What's going on, everybody? Today it is shop day. We are going to be working on the Jeep Liberty here. I think I'm going to try and get all the suspension out of it, at least out of the front. The back shouldn't be too hard, but this thing is like infested with spiders. There are spiders everywhere. I've been killing them all morning. So I got my, where's it at? I got my spider spray right here in case I need it or when I need it. But yeah, I'm gonna start pulling all this apart, and I think I'm gonna try and pull the transfer case and that support underneath of that, what the lower control arms and everything bolt to. I'm gonna try and pull all of that out together with the rack and pinion and all. So, but we'll see. I think the motor mounts are on there, so I may have to brace the motor up and then redo the motor mounts. But I may change my mind once I get in there, so stay tuned. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so everything's coming apart pretty easy. I've got the lower control arms off, upper control arms, the strut, the brake assemblies, everything. So I took, that all came out as one unit. I just unbolted everything, took it out of the front diff there, and just unbolted it so I get some working room here. And I did the same on the other side with the other one. Took it out the same way. So now I got some working room. I can pull that drive shaft off. I can pull the front differential out and start figuring out what I'm going to do with the frame, because I got a plan, kinda, but we'll see how it works out. So let me get this transfer case out. Alright. So these Jeep Liberties, they have this, I don't know, it's like a cradle. It's this piece here. It comes up all the way over and it comes down to here. So that's gonna have to go. But what I think I'm gonna do is, after I get the rack and pinion out, I think I'm just gonna cut it here and here across, and then the same in the back. I'm just going to cut this transfer case, not transfer case, but differential bracket. I'm going to cut it out. I'm just going to cut this part of that cradle out. That way it can still be bolted in, and I won't have to mess with the motor mounts, because the motor mounts are definitely attached to it right here. Kind of hard to see, but they're attached right there to here. So, and I really kind of wanted to keep this part, but it's going to be in the way of the drive shaft, so it's definitely going to have to come out. But the rest of it I think can stay, which is good, because I may end up welding it in and actually using this to help keep the frame up here stiff. So we'll see how all that works out. But it's going good so far. Just got a call. I got to go pick something up. But so far so good. Working on the ground is kind of terrible, but it's the way most people do it anymore. So yeah, I'm going to get this rack and pinion out. Then I'm going to start doing everything on the, I almost called it the stern, but it's not the stern, it's the back end. So hopefully by the end of today the axles will be out. We'll see. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to run to town. I got some errands to run. Gotta do some family stuff, probably go have some dinner, but I am gonna go pick up some parts. I had a buddy call me. He's finally got some parts in that I've been wanting, I've been needing. I need them for the Liberty anyway, and I'm getting a killer deal. So, and I mean a killer deal. Amazing deal. Can't get a better deal. It's an awesome deal. Anyway, you'll see what they are here in just a minute. We're gonna hit the road. yesterday. I'll show you what I picked up here in just a second. But I come out here to move this Jeep out so I can move the stuff in that I picked up. And I went to go get in the Jeep, and there's this giant spider web. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but there was this giant spider web in between my dash and my driver's seat. I'll put a picture of it so you can see what I'm talking about. But it terrified me. I am absolutely, completely terrified of spiders. So it got me. But it was, I done got the spider web moved out, but it was between here and there. And the spider went up in there somewhere. I did spray it with some stuff. You can see all the residue right there. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that soak for a little bit. Like shaking. It scared me so bad. Anyways, this is what I went and picked up yesterday. Bam. Sterling 10.5. And a Dana 60. So they both have 373 gears, disc brakes. The rear axle does have the park and brake. It even got part of the cable and stuff, but I'll end up replacing all that. But those are the axles for the Liberty. Yeah, so I just got to get this Jeep pulled out, get those backed into the garage so I can start stripping everything down off those that I don't need. Whew. I'm bombing my shop tonight. It's gonna happen. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna get busy. Oh, Jesus. All right. I gotta get in here and get this backed out. Okay. There's bugs. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. I'm so scared. I'm terrified to get in here. Okay. Alright. You just gotta do it. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I almost did it. Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm completely covered except for my face, so you can't get on me. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is... I'm so... What? Oh. Spray some more of this in here. Just like an added protection. Alright, here we go. Getting in. Okay. Oh man, I'm up here. Oh jeez. Okay, it's just gonna go. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh my god, I'm in here. God, I want to shut the door. Oh god. I can't breathe in there, so spider spray. I got it. Oh my god. opening this up to look at the fluid and double check the gears. Make sure nobody's changed them. The tag says 373. I don't know if you can read it right there, but that's a good sign, I guess. I gotta go find the Allen head for that one. Stuck in there. All right, let's see if we can tap this cap off. Probably not. Need to get a root router or something. Okay, little tappy tap tap. Gosh darn it. There we go. Hey, not much fluid in there, but at least it has a color. It's not like milky, nasty color. Switch sides. Because I thought it was different. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. That's clean. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. I'll take it. So, I mean, everything in here looks pretty clean. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep this build very, very simple. The rear, I may put like a lunchbox style locker in it, but I'm trying to build this thing as cheap as I possibly can, and still be functional. You know, I want it easy because my kids are going to be the one wheeling it mostly. I say that, but this thing's probably going to be pretty fun. I'm going to want to wheel it all the time. But I may end up welding the rear. Not sure. I don't know. I know for sure I'm going to put a torque style locker in the front, probably like a Spartan locker or something like that in the front. I've had a lot of really good luck out of them in the past. I'm not going to be doing axle shafts, not until these break. Like I said, I'm only going to be running 37s on this, so the stock axle shaft should be more than enough. I am going to go ahead and put a truss on it. That way I have something to put all my links and everything on. I'm going to put the manual lockout hubs in it. And that's probably it for the front. Like I said, super simple. It's going to be I'm going to try and keep the stock steering column shaft and all that stuff run off the stock Liberty power steering pump. So it'll be like a crossover steering with like a hydraulic assist, maybe. We'll see how it runs. We'll see how it steers with just the stock steering. Which I say stock. I mean, the stock Liberty has a rack and pinion. I took that off, And I think I'm going to go with a Bronco 2 steering gearbox. I think. But we'll see. I have not quite figured that part out yet. I still got a little bit of cutting to do on it and figure out where this axle is going to sit, how far forward, all that good stuff. So let's go to the back. I'm going to crack the back one open, see if it looks just as good as the front. I did verify that these are 373 gears. It's not stamped on there, but I rotated the pinion and counted, but it is 373s. So stoked about that. That's the gears I wanted. Onward. I'm starting to think this one has been opened because there's a lot of loose bolts on here. What's the tag say? Tag says 10.5. That's all it says. Okay. Now he did say that he had a guy look at these before calling me, and the guy didn't want them because it didn't have the 410s or 411s or whatever in there. Alright, so it does have limited slip, which is alright. So I think I made my mind up already. I think I'm going to end up pulling this whole carrier and everything out and welding all the spider gears. I think that's going to be the cheapest option. Like I said, I'm trying to do this as cheap as I can, but as simple as I can also, because I know I've been wanting to build something like this for a while. Something that's small and compact, something with air conditioning. I've done axle swaps and stuff before, but this is actually my first set of Ford 1-tons that's going in something, so pretty excited about it actually. But yeah, but that being said, I am going to try to do everything on a budget, the way anybody else would want to do it, or would maybe need or have to do it, and it still be functional. So rear end's going to get welded. The front is definitely going to go, I probably won't do a Spartan locker or like one of those lunchbox styles. I may go with the Grizzly. I've had pretty good luck in the past with those, so that may be what goes in it. Haven't quite decided. A buddy of mine told me to weld the front, being as it's never ever going to see the road, but that's going to take away from the steering, so I don't think I'm going to do that. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Let's keep working on these things. I got a mess going on up in here, but I'm having fun. All right. Looks like I'm at a stopping point. So I got the axle shafts. I got this axle here almost tore completely down. I wanted to get as far as I could because I'm going to go switch out some oxygen for my cutting torches and start cutting brackets off. Cut that off. Cut these spring perches off the rear axle. And I'm going to start cutting out everything underneath the Liberty, so hopefully I can get some oxygen swapped out today and get some fire going. We'll see. Just a tiny little piece on there I had to get off. Booyah. Alright. Well, still got to cut off this little bracket down here, but making some headway. That being said, I'm gonna continue getting both these axles cleaned up, and hopefully in the next video I'll be putting trusses on them and starting to get this front one mocked up underneath the front end of this Liberty. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as stiffening up the frame, but that should all be in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna be out here for a while longer, so make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow along, because this build's gonna be pretty freaking awesome once it's done. Stay tuned.